Good morning, you guys. Happy Double Down Day. How are you doing? I am so excited for today because I plan on getting a lot done, or at least I hope I get a lot done. So, what are you guys going to do today? We have sprints all day up until 7 p.m. tonight. A lot of people were out of town this time for admins, so that's why I didn't go all day. But that's still a pretty full schedule. So, um, let's go over the spiel first. If you are new here or you don't know who I am, my name is Kay Parquet. I am the author of the Blossom Street Shop series, which you can find in the description below, as well as my newsletter, so you can get juicy tidbits and updates. For example, an update being I hit publish on book 3 yesterday, just waiting for it to go live on all platforms before I send out a newsletter or anything like that. But keep an eye out for it if you're interested, because I am excited about this one. I'm excited about all of them, but this one especially, I put a lot of heart into this one, so it took me a while to get through it for that. But yeah, it was a lot of fun to write, so I was very, very happy to push publish yesterday. But let's see who's here. Oh, if you're new or you're here coming in on the replay, if you don't know what Double Down Day is, that is the day for the Heart Breathings community where we gather in community and come together so that we can do stuff, get things done. If you don't get anything done too, that's fine. If you just want company or community to spend time with, that is perfectly fine too. So, all right, let's see who's in the comments now. Let's see, Sarah's here. Hey, Sarah, happy Double Down Day. Good to see you this morning. Hey, Jesse, good morning and happy Double Down Day. Hi, Renee. I've never caught a Double Down Day because my schedule is so wonky. Well, welcome. Welcome, welcome. I'm glad you got to be here today. Let's see, Dawn is here. Happy to join you all. Well, I'm glad to have you. Hey, Adri, how you doing, my friend? Let's see, Heather's here. Julia's here. Good morning. All sprints, all the time. I just finished one of Kay's replays. Well, thank you for watching the replay. Sarah working on a short story today. Is it Pina? Pina? Just let me know if I'm saying that correctly. Let's see. Hi, how are you doing? I think you're new here, so welcome, welcome. Let's see. Fox, good morning, friends. Happy Double Down Day. Doing my planners before work this morning. Completely understood there. Renee starting the day with editing face content for TikTok. Oh, okay. I am not on TikTok. I don't want to be on TikTok. So I envy those of you that are on there and can handle it. Adri, oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Aaliyah, good morning and Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too. Jesse, that's so exciting. Congrats. Thank you. Finishing up my book today and tomorrow doing an at-home virtual Venice writing retreat to lock in for DDD. Ooh, that sounds very interesting and very cool. Pina, okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Let's see, is it Essence or Lola? Which one would you like me to call you? And welcome, welcome. Glad to see you. Okay, so what we're going to do today, because Mel is right after me. In fact, let me go over the schedule real quick. So obviously it's me from 7 to 9. We have Mel from 9 to 11. Our glorious Sarah from 11 to 1. Then we have Jenna from 1 to 3. Tracy from 3 to 5. And Angela from 5 to 7. So that's your schedule for today. All right, so I don't want to run into Mel, so we're going to go ahead and get started. But we're going to do 4 20-minute sprints instead of 25-minute sprints. That should give us about 15 minutes before Mel's sprint so that you can get up and move around and, do whatever you need to do because this is going to be a long day. Okay? Let's see. Adri, I continue in editing purgatory. Oh my gosh, do I get that ever so much. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So 20 minutes on the clock. And I just realized I didn't have my timer up that entire time. That's fine. All right, 20 minutes on the clock. I'll see you guys on the other side. I am not awake yet, so hopefully this first sprint I'll wake up a little bit. Okay, you guys, how did you do? That 20 minutes flew by for me because I'm not used to just doing 20 minutes. So I got in a couple of words. Let's see, I got 180 words in. So that's not too bad considering how early it is for me. Well, I shouldn't say for me, how early it is in the day. And yeah, and I just got started. So I think that's good for me. But let's see how you guys did. Um, Susan, good morning, everyone. First sprint will be organization. I'm writing all day. Awesome. Hoping to finish my book today. Ooh, you can do this. You got a ton of time to do it today. Let's see, Renee, I just got edits back and I'm letting them rest after the first look through. So I hear you talking to Adri, I think. Dawn says to Adri, I'll wave if I see you in the editing purgatory. Julia, the first sprint is from meal planning since I have to go back to work on Monday. Oh, boo. Let's see, Adri to Dawn, at least the company is good. Absolutely. This is wonderful company. Let's see, Susan to Julia. I meal planned for the month yesterday. I have a serious love-hate relationship with meal planning. So do I. Love saves money. Yes. Hate, I have no idea what I'm going to eat next Thursday. Yes, absolutely. And for me, I hate cooking, so that doesn't help either. Let's see, Fox to Susan. I'm the same way. I don't mind the groceries or cooking, but what to decide to eat? Torture, absolute torture. Yeah, we go grocery shopping every 3 to 4 days because my ADHD, I guess. I don't know. I just have a problem sticking with the same food for more than 3 to 4 days, or I get really bored and then I just won't eat. So we tend to grocery shop every 3 to 4 days because of me. So let's see, Sarah got in 566 words. Adri, so fast. I know, wasn't it? 20 minutes just flew right by. Jesse, the sprint flew by. I got a snack and structure what I'm writing today, but didn't manage to get started. Hey, 20 minutes. It went by really fast. So, yeah. Mel, good morning. Happy Double Down Day. It's good to see you. Renee, 2 short vids edited. Awesome. Good job. Heather, 6:23. That was fast. Go caffeine. Yeah, I have too much caffeine this morning. I am ready to go too. Let's see. Adri consolidated a few paragraphs. I am learning my MO is to write the same beat multiple times, especially if I like it. I mean, if you know how you write, that's a good thing, right? Julia, I make 3 recipes in big batches and then just have mix and match leftovers all week. You know, there is a channel. I can't remember who it is. It's a vegetarian channel, though, because I used to be vegetarian back when I had alpha gal syndrome. And so I meal prepped a lot from her, but her thing was not to put together big meals, but to put components together. So enough components that you could mix and match to make different dishes every night. And I did that for a while and it really worked for me, but then I got bored. I got bored with doing it, so I stopped. Let's see. Hey Bobby, how you doing? Hey Soldat, hi. Pina, I'm doing some genre research. I've been editing my novel for ages, and now I started to question whether it's romance or women's fiction. Well, ask some questions. Maybe somebody in the community can answer that for you or help you out. Soldat, I'm visiting family abroad, and I have to say 1 hour time difference that I'm used to, and it's completely messing with my day. Oh, yeah. Let's see, Adri to Julia. I have to go back to work on Monday too. Not looking forward to it. I don't think anybody is, unfortunately. Yes, that is exactly it, Julia. Rainbow Plant Life. Yeah, she is awesome. I used to follow her almost exclusively when I was eating vegetarian. So, because if you don't know what alpha gal syndrome is, alpha gal is a syndrome where you are allergic to meat and just about anything meat based. Anything that comes from an animal you are allergic to. And I was allergic for about 8 years because it can go away after a while. So I was tested a couple of years ago and it was thankfully gone. So I could start eating other stuff again. But yeah. But that was interesting. And yeah, I followed her almost exclusively during that entire time. But all right. So we're going to get started here with another 20-minute sprint in about 10 seconds. What we're gonna do is, oh, you know what? I forgot to check over on Twitch and see if anybody's over there. It doesn't look like it. Okay. I know my Twitch channel is pretty small right now. All right, so 20 minutes on the clock. I'll see you guys on the other side. Good luck. Okay, you guys, how did you do? That was our second 20-minute sprint. We have two more left, and then I'm going to let you guys go so that you can go over to Mel. That should give us about 15 or so minutes before they start, so that way we can get up and move around, get water, coffee, whatever it is you need to keep going, because like I said, today we have a very long day, so especially if you're sticking around all day. And I apologize for turning on subscriber mode. I've had a couple of bots come in the past couple of weeks, so I've tried to be more intentional about turning that on, because dealing with bots is just, yeah, I'm not even gonna go into that. But anyway, all right, so maybe somebody in the chat can help out Pina, because I am not great with genres and knowing like what fits where. So they are asking, or they are saying, so my story is about a woman returning to her hometown after a long time. There's a love triangle and a lot of focus on what happened between the three and how past mistakes can affect the now. Very nice. But there's also a new love interest with an HEA. If you don't know what that is, that's a happy ever after. But there's also issues like family relationships, overcoming bullying, and finding your way back to your true passion in life. That sounds really interesting. So I'm thinking maybe women's fiction, and then I'm also thinking maybe I'm overthinking just to avoid actually finishing the book. That could be it too. But hopefully somebody will have some answers for you, or at least try to help you out in the chat, because like I said, I'm terrible at genres and seeing what fits where. Let's see. Devin came in. Hey, Devin. Good to see you this morning. Did you get to sleep in? Renee is asking Pina, is there an HFN or HEA? I think they said there is a HEA. Sarah, to Pina, can you remove the romance and still have a story? If not, you're writing romance. I mean, that's true. And Renee says that more than one love interest can still be an HEA. Okay. Well, I didn't know that, and I write romance, but I only write between two people. I haven't really tried love triangles or anything like that, but that would be interesting to try. So that sprint I got about, let me see how many words I got in. I got 214 words in that sprint. So I'm getting there slowly, but I'm getting there. Let's see, Renee, sorry, not entirely awake yet. I don't think most of us are, so don't worry about it. Dawn, which parts are main plot and what are the subplot? Pina, you're getting a lot of good questions and some advice here. Devin, I did get to sleep in. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. Renee, I write reverse harem. Okay. Jesse, 219 words in now, but finally getting rolling on the new chapter. Awesome. Good job. All right, so next sprint. My hands are sweating like crazy today for some reason. So the next sprint, I'm going to still work on some writing because I have a deadline that I need to meet that is today. So I'm trying to meet this deadline if I don't have to push it back. I mean, I don't want to push it back, but I do have a deadline I need to meet today, so I'm trying to finish up this book because of maybe 1 or 2 chapters left until it's finished, and I'm hoping I can do that today. So yeah. Let's see. Devin, there's a throuple in my latest book. It's an HEA, for them at least. Let's see. Adri de Pina, from a librarian standpoint, that would still likely be classified with romance because of the HEA and because it sounds like the relationship is the catalyst driver. That makes sense. And I did not know you were a librarian. That's awesome. I know a couple of librarians actually, but that's, I guess, not a surprise considering our community. Devin, I write dark fantasy though, and romance is not the main plot line. Yeah, I mean, romance is pretty good in your books, but yeah, it's not the main plot line, so I would definitely not call it romance. Maybe romance adjacent? I don't know, because it does have romance in there. I was about to say something and I can't remember what I was going to say, so we'll just move on. So what are you guys going to be working on next sprint? We have 2 more 20-minute sprints left, and like I said, I'm going to be working on writing because I have this deadline to meet. And it's not like a deadline to my editor or anything. It's more like a deadline to a friend who's keeping me accountable, and I want to meet that deadline. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. But all right, so let's go ahead and let's get started on our next 20-minute sprint. Adri, I tell people I'm a boring librarian since I'm a law librarian. That's not boring. That's not boring. My mom used to be a paralegal, so I know it can be pretty slow and it could be boring, but it's not boring. Don't say that. Renee, so editing videos doesn't require as many brain cells this early. Good choice. All right, 20 minutes on the clock. See you on the other side. Hey, you guys, how did you do? I had to take care of Liam during that sprint and get myself some more water, as well as I sat down for a little bit and I probably got in like 50 words. So, didn't do too much that sprint, but I had to give him his medication, and because he's got an infection in his foot or something like that, and we have to give him medication every day for right now until it goes away. So, I was doing that and wrangling him. Let's see where I left off. So Rita came in. Hey Rita, Happy New Year. Woot woot. Popping into Smoochie's Delikey. Thank you, my dear. Let's see. Adri finally remembered to make my coffee, but I'm determined to finish consolidating these two versions of the same beat. Sounds like a good idea. Pina said thank you for so many good questions to think about. I guess my main issue is I feel that romance should be more lighthearted and my characters go through a lot of difficulties. Adri had some good advice. So I'm gonna skip over that a little bit since we had some talk about it. Let's see. Whoops, hello, it just jumped on me there. And Adri's gonna step off her soapbox. But your soapbox was great, so don't think you did anything wrong or anything, because that was great. Great advice and great knowledge to impart. See, Pina to Adria I have, but I'm not hitting romance beats all the way, e.g. the meet cute is an exciting event, but it comes later on in the story. Awesome. Jenny came in. Hey, Jenny, good to see you again this morning. Let's see, working on chapter 38. Awesome. Hey, Sherry, good to see you again this morning, too. Looks like Jenny and I hopped over from Tish's sprints. I'm working on Act 2. You got this. Let's see, Adri to Pina should say, I'm a rules are meant to be broken person. I mean, you and I think, see eye to eye on that. I think when it comes down to how you want to market, listen to a good podcast episode a few weeks ago. We'll see if I can find it. Oh, I would be interested in listening to that too. So definitely post it in the group or something if you find it. Jenny, I want to finish at least chapter 38 this morning. Let's see. Hey Jackie, how you doing? I made it over, getting breakfast and settling down to write. Want to have something to publish this quarter. You can do this. You have plenty of time. Let's see, Mel. My my hair will not behave this morning. That's just curly hair for you, isn't it? Soldot, I'm not writing yet. I'm on holiday and my ideal goal is just 500 words. That's a good goal. I will try writing in Mel sprints. A good way to do it. Devin, working on my January letters from the author this morning. Thank goodness for the coffee kick-in and meds. Yes, I'm so happy those meds are helping you out so much. I really am. I'm glad you took that leap to get that. See, Renee, if you know the rules, breaking them is valid. Yep. And Jesse, 467 words to sprint and getting excited about the end of the book. Yay! That's awesome. I'm getting to the end of my book too. I probably have one or two more chapters to do in here, and I'm already talking to my accountability person, and they're like, yeah, we'll see about that deadline, but I'm trying to get it done. I'm about probably halfway through this one chapter, and this is turning more into a novella than a short. So it's 18 chapters long, and I'm almost 20,000 words into it. It's supposed to be a short, and that's not a short. So this is going to end up either getting chopped a lot, or it's just going to end up being a novella, and that'll just be what it is. But I probably got about, so I should say more like a chapter and a half left to get done, I think, anyway. Could be different, could be more, could be less. It depends on how the pantser in me goes. Let's see. Right, hugging the like button. Good morning. Hey, how are you? Excuse me. Renee, I can't write short. I read fluent typo. I got you, girl. All right. So for the next sprint, I am going to try to write some more, or I'm going to read. It depends, because I have a book here that I'm trying to get through. It's called The Art of Fear. Let me see if I can get this in the camera. There we go. The Art of Fear by James Colton, which is pretty good. It's a very skinny book, but that isn't that most craft books, it seems like. So, but I'm getting through it, and the examples that he uses, I am not a horror person. It freaks me out too much. I have a very vivid imagination, and Yeah, some of the examples that he's using in the books from other books and from other ghost stories, horror stories, stuff like that, are freaking me out a little bit because they're so well written. So it's I'm having a time getting through it, but I might read some of that. So, all right, I'm gonna actually change this to be a 25-minute sprint since we have the time, and that'll put us 15 till. All right, so 25 on the clock. See you on the other side. Okay, you guys, that was our last sprint. So I'm going to let you guys go so you can go get water and coffee and get up and move, whatever you need to do, because this is going to be a long day. Let me go through the schedule one more time. So we have Mel next, who I have pinned to the top of the chat for you so you can go see them. And then we have Sarah from 11 to 1, Jenna from 1 to 3, Tracy from 3 to 5, and Angela from 5 to 7. So you have all of those today to get things done that you need to get done or want to get it done or whatever you need to do. So I'm going to let you guys go. You guys, please take care of yourselves today. I'm going to try to do the same. So I will talk to you soon. I think I'm sprinting Monday. Let me double check. Yes, so I'm sprinting Monday. So I'll see you guys on Monday. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.